I remember my mother from an early age, my grandma, they all had dentures. So we inherited bad teeth. My brothers, everybody. And so no matter how hard I tried, I went on special diets. I did everything to avoid doing things to my teeth that would make them decline. Didn't matter. It was hereditary. I was doing this piecemeal, go get a root canal, attach a crown to healthy teeth on both sides, and what happens over time is that the good supporting teeth started deteriorating. And a bridge in my back lower just broke off. So the two good teeth broke off along with the crown. And I went to my dentist, and he said the same thing's going to happen with all of the teeth that were in my front. When my bottom crown broke off, I could no longer chew on this side. So I could only chew on this side. And then when the healthy but deteriorating teeth in the front started getting weak, I couldn't bite. That eliminates about 80% of what you eat. Because when I was a professional musician, I was on stage 6 nights a week, playing in front of people, 6 nights a week. I did that for 3.5 years straight. Now that's a lot of nights of being in front of folks. It wasn't just concerts on the weekend. I was full of energy and hyper and smile all the time, because when I was in my 20s, my teeth were fine. But when I left the music business and went back and got my MBA degree and started working in business, you had a different kind of image that you had to have a professional image of a different kind. And I was okay, but as I got older and toward the end of that, then I was going in and I'd put my head down more. You know, when you're in business, you have to look somebody in the eye. When you smile, you have to be sincere about it. But if you're coming up with your smile, there is an unknown quantity going on that you're not as successful as you could be. I go to a church that's a contemporary service. And a contemporary service, we play Christian rock music. To continue with my music, I've been playing, so that means every Sunday I'm in front of the congregation for 2 services, and I'm smiling. And that's part of showing the joy of being up there. I was reticent to smile because you could see the gap and you could see the broken, where one of my crowns had broken off. And that's the antithesis of why I'm up there. I'm supposed to be smiling, and I'm joyful, and I was holding back my smiles. I wanted to get back to a point where I'd have natural teeth. And from talking to folks that had dentures, and everybody told me that dentures are not a pleasant alternative. I actually researched for 9 months. I went on the internet. I happened to see an infomercial that Florida Dental had done, and it was Dr. Messier that did it. He just had a credibility about him. He was just explaining to me as I was watching my TV what they do and how they do it, and the whole procedure, and some of the things you need to look out for, and what's the best approach. And I thought, wow, that seemed credible to me. I came over for one of their day presentations. Everything they told me here just seemed way too good to be true. It was so much better than any other place I went in every respect. So I finally asked if they would allow me to talk to some of their former patients. And when I talked to them, they gave me the same story I was getting here, that, oh yes, if you're going to do it, this is the place to do it. This was a big decision for me because I couldn't afford it. And what it meant was that I would have to continue to work for 2.5 to 3 years. I was planning on retiring. And I made the choice that, okay, I'll accept working for a couple more years because I just wanted a better quality of life. You come in the morning, and if you live close by, you can leave that afternoon, and it'll be all done. And to have it done in one day, all of it, that was very appealing. So I walked in at 7:30 groggy. My friend kind of dropped me off. They got her name and number so they could call her when it was time to come pick me up. And I sat down in this reclining chair. It wasn't like the typical dentist chair. And I'm laying there half asleep, and there's people that are busy and they're talking to me. Dr. Richards comes in, greets me, and he pinches my arm. And I can't figure out why he's pinching my arm, and they're talking. And then he says, okay, you ready to go? And I realized the pinching of my arm was the IV that he put in. Now, these surgeons are so good at it. That was it. That was the beginning and the end of my discomfort right there. There's no pain when you do this. That's the amazing thing. You go in, you go to sleep, you wake up. And for me, I took a pain pill when I left here that they prescribed, one the first night, and I took one the first day following the surgery. And I'm just laying around resting. I forgot to take my pain pill on that next night. The reason I forgot is because I didn't have any pain. If I had known how easy it was going to be, I'd have done it 6 months early. I really would have. So I'm 100% satisfied. And I'm really pleased with the folks here at Florida Dental. Dr. Richards comes across as very personable, very professional, very skilled. And that was the experience I had with him the whole time. A lot of places, you're just an assembly line. They're just running you through. And I wasn't just number 417. I was Chris. And Dr. Richards made me feel like Chris. After the surgery service, they still have the same caring that Dr. Richards had. And that is, we want to make sure that this person is comfortable. And they'll get it right. And even if it's just finite adjustments, they'll keep doing it until they get it right. Mine are right. There's nothing better than your real teeth, but this is the next best thing. And for 2.5 years, I haven't thought about what I eat. It's no longer a quality of life issue. I can go out and eat whatever I want. Apples, celery, raw carrots, corn on the cob. You don't even think about it. This is actually stronger than your normal teeth. You know, I only have so many days on this earth, so I want to get the most out of every one, and I don't want to be hiding on any of those days. I don't hide anymore. So I guess it allows me to be me. It allows my personality to come out. It allows me to be a little hyper and a little bit excited, but I'm always smiling. I work with my youth, the kids. And this really happened. I'm sitting on a stool, and I got these kids are sitting around me on the floor, and this little girl, cute little girl, she's about 13. And I'm talking, and I did something where I opened my mouth, and she goes, "Oh my God, you have perfect teeth." Just like that. She was looking at my teeth. I go, "Well, thank you. I appreciate that." So that says it all. Florida Dental Implants gave me my natural smile back and gave me my natural me back. I'm just me now. If you're going to do it, this is the place to do it. I don't care where you come from. I don't care if you come from California. This is the place to do it. End of story.